The mic is not connected to anything. Let's just get that out of the way. Today, I just wanted to do like a sit down. Watch your what the big down. Do a sit down and talk kind of video. I woke up and I had a really good morning. I was just hanging out with my husband and my son, and I don't know, like I became acutely aware of my position in my life. And by that, I mean being 26, being married, some other factors that I have been thinking about, just, where I am at in my life. And I started having the thought of, I feel like I'm in limbo between gratitude and frustration. First of all, I love these kind of videos. I listen to Steph Co on YouTube. I really love watching her videos. I think she's hilarious, and she's very, number one, charismatic, and number two, she's very good with words. So I love listening to her, and I love just listening to podcasts in general. So I wanted to kind of make a video that I hope a lot of people can relate to, especially a lot of young women who may be in similar, if not the exact same position that I'm at. I am 26 years old. I have a child. I am married. I have a beautiful home. I have food in the fridge. I'm healthy. My son is healthy. My husband is healthy. I have healthy relationships with my family, my mother, my little brother. I have a healthy relationship with my in-laws. Like, I have every reason to be incredibly grateful, and I am. I constantly tell myself and remind myself of how lucky and blessed I am. I do not take it for granted at all. I feel like in my life, I'm constantly just saying thank you to God and my husband and my in-laws, and just trying my best to practice gratitude. But I've come to this point in my life where I feel frustrated about not being where I want to be in terms of my music, my career, school, and my health journey. I have been wanting to be at an ideal healthy weight, which I feel like I haven't met those goals. And healthy weight differs between person to person, right? But I remember being 23 and 24 and being able to lose weight just like that. Like, I could work out for 2-3 weeks and my body would be where I wanted to be, and I'd eat healthy, and I'd be like, it was easy to meet these goals when I was a little bit younger. This is not complaining about age, because this is just me talking and thinking out loud. I feel like I have no right, and I feel immense guilt for being frustrated with not meeting certain goals and not setting certain goals to begin with for myself. And when I do set these goals, I feel like I don't work hard enough to meet them. But then again, I see myself waking up every day and showing up for my husband, and showing up for my son, and showing up for my mother, and showing up for my workplace, and showing up for my social media and my music and this and that. And I just, like, I show up, but I don't excel. And then I feel guilty for not excelling. But then again, I look around and I'm like, God, I have money in the bank. I have a home. I'm living in a beautiful home and in a beautiful neighborhood. And I'm safe and I'm healthy. I have all my fingers and toes. Like, damn, like, that's something to celebrate right there. We have a car, I have a beautiful marriage. We have listening parties. I have listening parties with my husband, okay? We collect records. I'd like to say that we're pretty cool. I don't know. Like, we could do a poll. We could do like a survey, but we are a damn good couple. We have listening parties with each other where we listen to music that we've never listened to before. We go to the record store and we get records. We have a record player, and we have watch parties together. It's just me and him and our son. And we just watch movies and shows together, and we're so connected. And I am so grateful for that. And I know that I'm one of the reasons, in part, next to my husband, why I have a healthy marriage. And I know that that's something to brag about. That's something to be thankful and grateful for. So like, I'm acutely aware how lucky and blessed I am. But then I also feel guilty for not being further in my career and further, sometimes in my marriage. And I feel like, I don't know. How do you practice staying present so the feeling of guilt doesn't set in when you start thinking about where your life should be or where you want it to be? What are some of your practices? Because I definitely don't do enough to stay present. I get lost on social media quite often. And there are times when I feel like I should be more present and I should be more self-aware of some of the habits that are making me clock out from life. That's a terrible way to describe it, but have you ever felt like sometimes you just clock out from life for like an hour and you're kind of just floating. You're not present. I don't know. I'm gonna look at this video a year from now and be like, okay, I pray that I'm looking at this video a year or two from now and I'm saying, yes, I met that goal that I said I would meet. I am further in my marriage. I'm further as a mother. I feel like I've excelled. Okay, I don't know if you can ever excel at motherhood. All right. I don't know if you can ever feel like, yeah, goddamn, I got this shit. Like, I don't know if that will ever get to that point. But I hope I can be like a beacon of light to my past self and say, hey, you were feeling like this and you felt like you didn't have it together, but look at you 2 years from now. You are starring in this. I want to be an actress. I want to excel in my music career. I want to have my degree. I want to live in an even better home. Look, my ass ain't coming out, y'all. My accent coming out. I want to live in an even better home. I want to be able to cultivate my business. There are so many goals that I set for myself that I feel like I inch slowly towards, but every time I look around, I'm like, yeah, I'm better, but I'm not there. I'm not there. And I keep getting back up. I will always get back up. One thing about me, if I fall on my back, I'm looking up, so I'm gonna get up, okay? But it's just this limbo between, I'm 26, I should be here. My friends are here. My friends are here, here, and here. Where am I? I should be where they are at, or I should be making this amount of money, or I should have this much in the bank, or I should have this kind of relationship, or I should be this kind of mother. And so it does get frustrating for me to feel like, no, we are not there. So what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do today? What can you do about it today, right now? And also try to disassociate from this, like, you have to be there right now. You have to do this right now, I am planning to spend the day with my family, my beautiful, beautiful family. I'm so grateful to have my family. Like, my husband, oh God, I made the right choice. I'm so grateful that I prayed. And maybe that's what it is. Like, right now, what I can do is pray. Because I know before I met my husband, I prayed for him. I prayed about him. I prayed about him when I met him and I didn't know that we were going to work out, I prayed. I remember praying so much for him and about him. And when I found out I was pregnant, I prayed so much over my son. And I feel like my prayer life has kind of weakened over time. Like, it gets stronger when I feel desperate. And that's sad to say. when I feel desperate, when I feel like I don't have anything else, I'm grasping at straws, that's when I remember to pray. And that's not how prayer should be. Prayer should be you saying, I have everything that I need. I'm good, I'm healthy, and I'm going to praise you for it, and praise God for it. I'm going to pray about the things that I don't have and pray over the things that I do. And that's the kind of woman that I want to be 2 years from now, when I look back at this video, or a year from now, and know I met all these goals because I remembered to keep God first in my life, and I remembered to be a prayerful woman. So I guess I did reach a resolution by making this video, because I know what I need to do. So, all right, it's time to go. Bye.